Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest stories. We start with Sergio Dest, as it has been reported that Barcelona are looking to loan out the 21-year-old right back amid future uncertainty. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then secondly, talking about left back Jordi Alba, it has been reported that the assistant club captain might lose his place if Barcelona sign a new left back. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, as we get right into it, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please endeavor to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification so you always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please make sure to watch it right up to the very end. With only a handful of days left for the transfer window to slam shut, the possibility of Barcelona offloading Sergio Dest is becoming increasingly unlikely. Hence, Spanish publication Sport has reported that the team is now considering a temporary solution for the American. This potentially means the Blaugrana are not ruling out a loan exit for the player. It's only evident that Xavi is not really a big fan of the young fullback. The manager decided to give him a chance towards the end of the previous season, but the 21-year-old failed to make most of that opportunity. By the time the team returned from its pre-season tour of the United States, Xavi informed the management to release the fullback and look for quick replacements. Chelsea's Cesar Azpilicueta was thought to be on his way, but the Spaniard decided to extend his way with the Blues. He said, "We were clear that we wanted to sign Azpilicueta, and it couldn't be. We'll see how it ends. We have options, and yes, we have talked to Dest and he already knows what the situation here is." For now, despite the lack of options, Xavi hasn't changed his mind. Barcelona understand at this stage it will be difficult for everyone involved to sanction a permanent sale, especially since Barca are demanding in excess of 20 million euros for the player. Now, there are teams who want him, like Manchester United for that matter, but the mentioned price tag is proving to be an issue. Hence, Barcelona are now considering a temporary departure, and with this, they will hope to rope in someone who is more physical and has a better presence. As far as Barcelona are concerned, they are working on bringing reinforcements, but the management knows the task at hand isn't particularly feasible, especially with only a few days left in the market. The issue of getting a new right back, has been the topic lately. So far, so good. Barca are trying their best to see how they can get a new one, but Joan Foyt, who have been the most talked about potential right back for Barca, looks like it won't happen, as Villarreal have reportedly told Barca that they are not willing to negotiate with them. So Barcelona still really have to think about how to get a new right back. Sergio Dest has been a player, whose time at Barca have not been the best at all. Prior to Xavi, he was doing somehow good under Koeman, but Xavi came and did not really enjoy his methods and made it clear to the player. And it surprised many people that Xavi had to oust him from the team's dynamic when La Liga started last week. Yesterday, he was not there as well in the squad. So Barcelona have been thinking how to deal with this situation, and normally they have set a price of 20 million for the right back, and it seems as though suitors are not really coming, mostly due to the price tag that Barca have set. Even though United have been the most talked about club linked with Sergio Dest, they have not made any concrete move for him, and it seems as though the price tag that Barca have set is scaring many of them. So what will Barca do? Won't they try to reduce it somehow so that they can get rid of Dest? Because now they're talking about a possible loan move for the player. And when we are talking about player registrations like Koundé, who is still unregistered, and Barca hoping to do some sales for players that can raise some money for Koundé's registration, it will be surprising that Barca decide to go for a loan for Sergio Dest, because at first Barca were hoping that if they can sell Dest permanently, then maybe the 20 million or whatever that they are expecting from that sale will just do the trick when it comes to registering Jules Koundé. So right now, with the transfer window soon coming to a close, Barca are a bit skeptical if Serginho Dest sale will be possible, talking about a permanent sale. But if it won't be possible, Barca are now open for a possible loan move. But which club is interested for any of those moves, it remains to be seen. We don't know if United will still approach or whatever. But with these few days left, a lot of things can happen, a lot, especially in the final few days of the window. Surprises can happen. So Barca are hoping that things happen so that Koundé can be registered. And talking about a new right back, I still don't know if Barca will get one. So far nothing has been said, nothing promising. Joan Foyt from Villarreal that have been promising like he will be the new Barca right back. It seems as though Villarreal have just put a stop in any potential negotiations for the player. So interesting weeks or interesting days ahead. Then on to the next story of discussion. Jordi Alba's role as Barcelona's unanswerable left back might take a hit if the Blaugrana somehow manage to bring in a new fullback in the ongoing transfer market. Writing for Spanish news outlet Diario AS, journalist Javier Miguel, have said that even if a new left back arrives, Barcelona will try to give a certain Alejandro Balde minutes in a long and intense season, which will have a brief halt during December due to the World Cup in Qatar. The teenager got his first start of the season yesterday against Real Sociedad and even racked up an assist for Robert Lewandowski's first goal. Chelsea's Marcos Alonso remains a priority. There were reports that Barcelona might as well cool down the interest for two primary reasons. First, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's move to Chelsea is in jeopardy, and Alonso was expected to be part of the package. Second, Barcelona have said to be found a cheaper alternative in Celta Vigo's Javi Galán. As reported before, the 27-year-old has a release clause of 18 million euros, but Barcelona expect the deal could go through for a mere 9 million euros. On top of that, there are claims that Galán himself would have no problem in moving to Camp Nou in the first place. Furthermore, the 27-year-old would even accept a lower salary than what he has been offered to Alonso, and this argument is highly valued within the club as the figure quoted for Galán is 4 million per year. Taking into account the mentioned numbers, it will be relatively easy for Barcelona to lighten the wage bill and register players. For that, however, they still need to sanction a few sales: Aubameyang, Memphis, Serginho Dest, Braithwaite and Umtiti. In case Barcelona manage to bring on a new left back, Jordi Alba may lose his spot due to excessive competition. In that regard, Alejandro Balde could climb up the ladder as Xavi wants the youngster to continue in the dynamics of the first team. Furthermore, in case of any injuries or excessive fatigue due to the World Cup, the manager will have a third left back ready to step up. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.